Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and we are rounding out Guest Week, which probably took a little more than a week, with Angel of Death 20, aka Always Sonic, in the Kampfer. He titled this round, "This Suit Speaks to Me on a Spiritual Level," and so I suspect we're going to see some good things. The Kampfer is still pretty strong. It's can be a little bit fragile, especially to ranged weapons, but it's got it's got like three different stun options. It's got maneuver armor, it's got forced injectors 2, which lets you do some good maneuvering, and it's as long as you don't get hit, or in this case only get hit by your teammate, which is what happened to Sonic, you can do a lot of damage very quickly. Campfers for a lot of mobile suits are still very scary. I did get the Violent, which I may have a video for, I may not. I'm not sure when I'm going to run it, because it's a tricky one, but that's a story for another day. But yeah, Kampfer still very good, does a lot of damage, just snagged a kill there, as you see, and got an assist on the person next to it. Very, very nice. And there is a fellow Kampfer, which 2,500 damage. Yeah, as you can see, takes a lot of range damage. And it, of course, has a shotgun, which is one of the highest, snuck the kill there from the Striker Custom. That's always a feat. But yeah, it has one of the highest stun accumulation weapons in the game, that shotgun. So it doesn't take much to knock a Violent out of the sky, but a shotgun will knock anything out of the sky pretty much. I think it will knock transformable mobile suits down. Not 100% sure on that, but pretty certain it will under most circumstances. But yeah, so Campfer good. And got a little bit of repairs, and it's time to head back out. As you can see, his team has a really solid lead here. 3,500 to 600. That's definitely a good place to be with 6 minutes remaining. And we're going to see how far they can take that. Let's see. Campfer, again, yeah, just... It has maneuver armor. I forgot, it may be maneuver armor level 2, which... Yeah, maneuver armor reduces the amount of stun you take while boosting. So, just like many raids, if you can keep moving, you can generally keep from getting stunned. That's a good skill to work on, but it pretty much it involves a lot of prediction. Just basically, you have to be able to tell when someone is about to hit you. Okay, didn't land the downswing, but also didn't get stunned by their swing, so and got the kill. So, but yeah, I talk about maneuver armor a lot, but I feel like, oh man, another kill. But I feel like it's a skill that is not fully appreciated. Dodge roll is better in some circumstances, though. Just for making a good getaway, maneuver armor can be better because you can avoid the stun just like you did with dodge roll and still be boosting. So it's just, you just have to realize the attack is coming, which once you play long enough and you get used to the ready up and fire time cycles for most of the weapons, you can know that. You can know when it is you're most likely to be fired on. Also, you can get a sense of, say, when people are most likely to fire to cut their iframes short, because otherwise their iframes will run out and you'll get the jump on them. So, yeah, it's there's things that just kind of come from experience, very subtle timings that really do help your game. And there's nothing for it but to keep playing and just observe. And, I say all these things, and on a good day I'm good at some of them. On a bad day I'm not good at any of them. But, I think that's the thing. I think I can play this game fairly well, but I am never consistent. I can have good days, good rounds, bad rounds. And I can never tell I don't know enough to stop one from becoming a bad round beforehand, to change what I'm doing, to change my equipment, to change any of those things. Ooh, good damage to that Pale Rider, and that's before it activated Hades, so... May get it killed before it can stand back up. Not quite, but it is just about dead. And it'll probably have to engage Hades in a second because I have a feeling that that Sonic took out its legs. Well, somebody else took out its mobile suit, so yeah, it's done. And number 5 is in a little bit of trouble here. They planted a bomb at the base, which I personally would just ignore because they've got far more. Sonic has far more of a lead than needs to even be worried about. So yeah, the base bomb will not put them ahead. They'll still be at least 1,500 points behind. And if there's one person back there babysitting the bomb, then even further behind because the team, besides being spread out, as you can see, is outnumbered. So, see, there's 3 of them there. They did manage to isolate and kill one of Sonic's teammates. But yeah, okay, yeah, they're starting to bunch up a little bit here. They're getting the picture, but I think it's going to end up being too late because they're down 2-1 with 2 minutes left. But good use to Sturmfaust, got the Jim Sniper stunned again and got it killed. And let's see, that is, I'm not sure what that is, but it did not do what it tried to do. But yeah, as you can see, they've still got a 3,000 point lead even with the base destroyed. So, good on the enemy team for doing that because it at least makes this competitive again. They could come back, but just from what I'm seeing, I'm thinking they're not going to come back. So, there's another Kampfer, the other Kampfer, I should say. And yeah. And Sonic got sidetracked from chasing that Campfer down and helping number 4 because this Pale Rider decided to engage him. But it's not going to take much for him to kill that because Hades, unlike Exam, reduces your defense. So, yeah, he's just maneuver armoring back this way because he needs to get something readied up to kill that Pale Rider. Okay, yeah, he got it. There was a little bit of a delayed reaction there. Campur does have head Vulcans, I believe, but I did not see them on his quick swap. So not everybody uses them. They in the days before advanced quick swap, they used up a very important slot, and that was not always good. Another kill there, and that I believe is his first death. He did a fair amount of repairing and kept himself in the game for a very long time here. So that's never a bad thing, especially since his team didn't really suffer for it. But yeah, my compliments to the enemy team though, because they have in the last minute or so managed to make this competitive. They could pull it off, but yeah, Sonic is advocating they fall back. I would agree because there's no point to stay here and engage when you have everything to lose. So. His game at the moment is to just stun things and keep them from attacking as long as possible and hopefully keeping himself alive. He's getting a little focused, but he managed to get himself out of harm's way. And everybody survived to the end, so yeah. Like I said, good comeback from the enemy team there, but yeah, Sonic and his team really tore up. It was a good round. And let's see. Yeah, top score at 4,400 for Sonic. Top damage at 89,000. Very nice. Let's see what the final kill count is. 7-1. Very nice. So, yeah. That is going to do it for today, and that should wrap up our guest week for Gundam Battle Operation 2. So, as of tomorrow, expect new videos from me. And until next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later! So, on a whim recently, I bought Hades, which I'd heard a lot of recommendations for and was thinking about, but eventually I heard that it was made without crunch, and that was enough to put me over, because I am all for that. And, anything that involves treating the people who make the game, decently, I'm for it. I like that. And, more importantly, the game is excellent, so... It really is fun. It reminds me in certain ways of Rogue Legacy. It has similar mechanics, I want to say, and especially the die and repeat mechanic of the roguelite kind of thing. But it's also just really well written and acted. It is an excellent game, and it's not terribly expensive as best I can tell. So, yeah, definitely worth your time if you like action games that randomize to a certain degree between lives. It's fun.